Hello, my name is Toon Link. You probably know me from the Legend of Zelda series, and if you thought my name was Zelda, get the fuck out of here, you don't shit. You probably wonder why I don't use the super swell voice that you are hearing right now and instead use very rare instances of spoken words in the voice of a preteen child instead. Well, if people knew I had this incredibly swell voice, they would immediately pick up on the fact that I am a really gay homosexual sick fuck who loves to jack off to gay porno body getting hit in the ballsack by rocks spit out by an octorok, while he jacks off pee-pee and pee-pee penises, while weavers eat out his asshole. My Ocarina of Time counterpart wrote the fanbase off his homophobe several years ago, but let's face it, me and my fellow links get subject to homosexual shipping all the time, but being a sick fuck, it took the Triforce of courage to come out about my super swell secrets. When you save your game in the Wind Waker, my favorite thing to start out doing is to have the king of red lines use the crane attachment to start jacking off my cock, and the glorious pain of the crane scraping my cock makes it hard very fast. In fact, the length of it spans all the way across the Great Sea many times over. It's enough to make Group Pickles jealous. Once my cock reaches 300,000 miles long, I then shove the Wind Waker up my ass as a swell dildo and start making the king of red lines deep throat my cock, and it all sounds like that lost swell. The force of my cum ends up shattering the king of red lines to pieces, but thankfully I use my magic meter up to glue him back together with my cum, so we can do this all over again the next time you turn the game off. Truth be told, when my bitch of a sister Ariel gets kidnapped at the start of the game, I didn't really care about saving her at all. In fact, I honestly wish the Helma Rock King would have just eaten her when Ganondorf found out she isn't Princess Zelda. Really, I wanted to know where the Helma Rock King was going, so we could meet up and I could have a massive orgy with him pecking my penis, while Molder the sandworm clamps its giant mouth in my ballsack, all the while Tingle is constantly spanking my ass with the skull hammer, and it would all sound like oh yes, Molder, please bite my balls. I've got 69 hearts, so this orgy can go all night. Smack. Oh yes, Tingle, I'm your gay sissy fairy toilet slave. Put me in a diaper so I can poop in it, piss in it, and get the poopy piss smashed against my ass. Back. Oh yes, Helma Rock King. Burly Bird gets the mastodonic worm, so keep pecking my pecker. That mask will go flying off from the force of my cum. Bag. That was swell. Getting to the end of the game, I had no intention to help that bitch Tetra, whom you probably know is actually Princess Zelda. In reality, I wanted to be gangbanged by Phantom Ganon's Shadowway clones and then become Puppet Ganon's personal penis puppet. After those sex sessions, I would finally meet up with the Super Swell King himself, Daphne's nonsense hero. And yes, I knew the whole time that he talked to me through the king of red lines, but we would have passionate gay poopy butt sex in front of Zelda, hoping she is destroyed by our cum flood at the game's end, and that Ganondorf would join us too in the orgy. Well, I've got to go now. I have a swell orgy to go to where Blue will shut his hooked tail up my ass and rip it out, while God and I play bowler baseball, which has bombs. Peace out, my fellow fags.